In the world that spins around, full of noise without a bound, there's a voice that's calm and deep. It's Eric G with thoughts to keep. Random thoughts with Eric G, where ideas flow and minds are free. Every story, every angle, a mental journey to untangle and unfold with Eric G. Oh, in the Random Thoughts with Eric G.
Woo-wee! Woo! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man? It is your little big brother, Eric G. I want to welcome all you beautiful black, white, and brown people back to a brand new episode of Random Thoughts with Eric G. It is me, Eric G. Hey, y'all, man, look. Before we even get started with everything, man, let me tell y'all, man, I just got off of work not too long ago, y'all, and I had to take my nap. Y'all know me, I am the nap king. You see these bags under my damn eyes, y'all, that nap was lovely. Y'all had a lovely nap, wake up and you still feel like you sleep. Oh, my God. Right before I got on this damn camera, man, I had to wipe the slop on my damn chin, man. It was feeling so good, man. Oh, my God. I feel like I was making love to myself. It was feeling so good. Anyway, all right. Yo, let me go ahead and do like I do every show, man. Let me start with my random thought, man. Hey, random thought. So I don't know if y'all noticed this now, man. You know, the Kardashians out here with their own cookies for a crumble cookie. And you know, so I see that's all I'm seeing on my TikTok is people reaction to the crumble cookies, and they're like, oh my God, it's nasty. Oh my God, it's too sweet. Oh my God, it's disgusting. And I'm sitting back looking at this right. I'm like I think y'all misinterpret what crumble cookies is for. Crumble cookies is for y'all niggas. Y'all niggas like to drink Hennessy. Y'all niggas like to eat Popeye's chicken. The crumble cookies ain't for you. And first of all, how you can say something nasty when y'all eat y'all drink Hennessy straight? Hennessy tastes like you've been drinking goddamn car battery acid. It's nasty. How the hell y'all can sit there and judge crumble cookies? It's disgusting. But anyway, I was gonna go get me one of those boxes with the Kardashian stuff in it, but I thought about it, man. My wife is already a vegan. I don't. I need diabetes in my damn sugars. But then I thought about another thing too, man. I might like it too though, because I think I'm the only dude in the world who like those damn like soft baked cookies, the sugar cookies you get from Walmart. Like everybody hate them damn things. Nobody like them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only one who eat them. So I might get into the crumble cookie phase, man. But yo, that's just my random thought. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Let's get into the show tonight, y'all. If y'all don't understand, so this week is something new, something different. Like I told y'all, every week I'm doing something different for my show, and we're about to wrap up. I'm almost at the end of my season 7. It's been a long ass season, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I've been doing it for going on a year now. It's crazy. But season 7 has been a wonderful season, man. 30 episodes. I'm wrapping up at. Might do a little bit more after that. I got a few more stuff surprise. But y'all, man, I'm finna wrap it up, man. But this week, man, is my podcasters week. Y'all, I don't think y'all understand what that means, man. My podcasters week. I'm bringing on doing this podcasting work. And tonight gonna kick it off. I have 2 guests that y'all can't wait for y'all to meet. Well, y'all already know one of them. I ain't gonna say it out loud. But one of the guests is she's new to the show. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. I can't wait to meet her either, man. But anyway, this podcast week, man, we're gonna talk about the ups and downs of being a podcaster. The shit that we don't talk about often. You know what I'm saying? The behind the scenes shit. The fact is that we be losing our damn minds before we hit the live button. I want to talk about all of that shit. I want to talk about the fact that you be trying to scratch your nuts while you doing this show. That's how we do it. Anyway, man, yo, let me bring on 2 wonderful peoples, man. And hold on a second. Let me take this other stuff off my show. I got something going on in the back. Okay. Boom, gone. Okay, let me bring in these 2 wonderful people, man. Yo, this first guest I'm bringing in, man, he is known as the man of horror, but I call him the biggest whore in podcasting. Yo, give it up to my boy, Troy D Riyan. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, brother?
I am good. I'm ready to pod, as always.
Hey, let's do it, man. So this next guest I got, she is new. She is new to the Random Thoughts world, but she's been in this podcast game for a minute. So let me bring in Miss Bre. What's going on, boo?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There you go. Right, there we go. That's the point of the show, man. You know, ghetto ass shit. We at home. Anyway,
Right.
There you go. Hey, before we get started, man, I want y'all to get a chance to introduce yourself and let everybody know a little bit about you before we get started to the night show. Ladies first, Bre.
Well, I'm Bre, the Scream Queen. Okay. I am Brandon's co-host to the Man of Horror podcast. I started just doing like guest appearances with him his first 2 seasons, and then this 3rd season I've just been with him every episode.
No shit.
But outside of the podcast where I bake, I cater, I bake, I cook. That's my thing.
Oh, shit. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, yo, Bre, we need to make some money together, girl, because I be baking too. And look, we're gonna make some. Look,
I'm so excited. I got these. Well, I can't make nothing for your vegan wife. I don't do the vegan, but I got a friend that makes vegan cookies real good.
No, so she's a vegan. So my wife's a vegan baker. My wife's a vegan baker.
That's what's up.
But I'm a big bag, so I can cook. Man, look, come on, man, we can do this.
Look, yeah,
like,
I like my stuff full fat, all sugar, all the butter.
Full fat. I want that same fat that cut Big Mama's leg off. I want that. I want
Big
that.
Mama, yo. Ain't nobody taking my leg.
Ain't nobody taking my leg. Look, walk around with one damn leg to the end of the movie.
Man.
Anyway, go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, like you said, the Man of Horror. I've been on Random Thoughts a couple times, and then me and Eric also worked together on Upsurgence magazine. Check that out. Bre is, like she said, it was funny because second season, so the first season I did do completely by myself, right?
Right.
And then the second season, I was like, I want to bring people in, and literally, like, there's multiple people that's been on there, but the majority of the episodes I did with her, and then the second most was with you and Amron, because, you know, we did like 4 or 5 together, and it was just like by the third one, I'm just like, why don't you just join me on the show?
So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So wait a minute. Well, Breeden made 2 people lose their jobs. That's what it is. You came in and knocked me and Amron ass out the goddamn picture. I got you.
Well, also, I mean, you know,
That's
we know each other, she's been one of my
Second
closest
grade?
friends since literally second grade. So it's like,
Wow,
it's just natural anyway to just shit. We talk about it. Let's fuck it, hey, girl. Let's talk.
Hey,
That sounds scary. Shit. Let's
Hey,
do it.
hey, man, I love it, man. I love it. Hold on, see, I can try to get y'all the way I want y'all on the screen. I don't like that. Okay, I can take this. This is what I want. Okay. All right. Hey, Troy, I think you got like a feedback on your side, bro.
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
It's
God
always
damn it.
him.
Okay. Well, it is always.
Troy makes too much money to be doing this shit now. I know damn
It's
well.
always him.
It's always Troy.
It's so funny. We'll be getting ready, and as
What's
soon as
good,
he
bro?
hit record, it start getting real raspy, real crazy over there. As soon as he hit record, it get crazy.
Hey man, so Bre, let me go ahead and talk to you first, nigga. You said that you knew Troy since second grade. What was it about? What was it about this guy? You like, you know what, man? I'm a flock to him, man. Even though, other than him being a whore, I ain't gonna say it. I'll tell you why he's a whore. But go ahead. What made you flock to this brother?
I mean, we were kids. You know, when you in school, those your friends.
He was a whore. He was a whore as a kid. God damn.
Oh my.
It didn't start that early.
But no, we just all we didn't go to high school together, but we went to elementary and middle school. I went to a different high school than he did, but we still was connected the entire time. So we've just, no matter the distance, we've always just been close. Different colleges, all of that. So yeah. Now he lives states and states away, and we still just as close as we were when we were growing up. So
hey, yeah, I love it, man. Troy, what was it? Now, I'm gonna get to you, man, because you've been doing this podcasting for a while, man. And I'm gonna tell you why I call him the biggest whore of podcasting. Because Troy would jump on anybody's show. I don't give a fuck who it is. Troy would be on anybody's show. I think I seen a vagina monologue, and Troy was the first one on that motherfucker. I didn't know how the hell Troy was on that. I was like, Troy, you got a vagina? Look, I'm not part of that community. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what it is. But
I'm just down. Like, what's up? I need my face everywhere. Hey.
what is wrong with your mic?
What's wrong with your microphone, Troy? God damn, man.
You could hear, but it was like super raspy. Now you low and raspy.
Hey, Troy said,
Sound like
yo,
Maya Angelou next.
And I rise. But yo, all right, Troy, hold on. I'm gonna let you take a deep breath. Let me see you there. Are you there? All right, okay. Technical difficulty. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Stay right there. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. That's
Okay.
good. All right.
Look at God.
You know what I'm saying? A couple times.
Yeah.
That's it.
we here.
That's it. So,
My
Troy,
friend, what I was saying.
So the question was, Troy, what got you like you've been podcasting for a while now, man. What got you into podcasting from the jump, bro?
It started with my other one, Love Journal. I was real bitter with love, and I'm like, I think I need a little therapy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I had therapy money, so like I need to find a way to do this, and I do like to genuinely have like real talks. You know what I'm saying with people. So I just figure, people feel comfortable talking to me. Why not transition this over? You know what I'm saying, to a show sort of deal, and it's like literally was therapy for me. And then it was like, I think after about the first 10 episodes of Love Journal, I was like, I want to do another show. This is fun. And anybody that know I've always loved horror, so it was like passion. I could talk about it all day. Fuck it, let's go. And it just been branching out since from there.
Hey man, look, man. I'm gonna tell you this right. I will give you props, bro, because you work your ass off behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know that, man. You really be working, man. And Troy ain't but $1.05, so I'm just crazy out of here. You want to much. But look, So
And them naps, it be them naps. People
Man,
underestimate the
don't
power of a good nap.
a nap. I'm
when
trying to
you
tell y'all,
fall
man.
asleep, that's not even nap. He just be out of there. He'll be talking to you, and then you'll look over, out cold. He's gone. He's gone.
Bree, Bree. Let me tell you
Gone.
this, Ray. What Bree? So I don't know how old y'all. I don't know how old y'all is. 'Cause to me, y'all both look like y'all 23. But for
Oh,
me,
thank you.
I give you props. I'm here for the melanin. But a nap. I'm telling you, once I hit 30, that motherfucking nap crept up on my ass like it was nothing. You hear me?
Telling
That
you.
30 mark, I hit 30. That motherfucker said, all right, I gotta go to sleep by 8:30. I don't know what the hell going on, but I better go sleep by
Funny thing
8:30.
is, I can't even claim 30 because I used to do the shit in my 20s too. I've always been a sleeper nigga. Like I just
Man.
Man.
and it could be like 5 people at my house or some shit, or even more. It could be a party, and I'm like,
Damn.
He gonna be out of there.
Man. Let me
I
tell
asked
you,
him
bro.
like, "Hey, you ready to go?" He like, "Yeah, give me
Mhm.
like 30 minutes," or he was like, "Give me like 5-10 minutes." I looked over there and found he knocked out cold. Didn't wake up for another hour. Out
Damn.
cold.
Let me,
yeah,
Bree, let me
it
be
just be
honest with you
happening.
though. Let me be honest with you, man. If a party's gonna happen, that bitch better be over by 9:45. I swear to God, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Oh,
Like,
my family, no. I'll disappear in the house and go to sleep. If we in my
you better.
people's house, I'm going to bed. See y'all later. I don't care what y'all doing. Have fun. I'm
I'll
out
be
of here.
I'll be sleeping under the coats. You hear me?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be out of there.
Uh,
Done
so
went
Troy,
home.
so Love Journal, man. Let everybody know a little bit about Love Journal because you know, say I know you all these years, man. But let everybody know a little bit about Love Journal outside of Men of Horror.
So like I said, I was kind of in a bad place with love. I was at a point
Mhm.
where I realized I was annoyed with love songs, and like if a love scene come on or some shit, I would like want to change. I'm like, let me turn it off. Like I was really like,
Yeah,
ugh, get this shit off the TV. Like I was bothered, and I'm like, damn, like I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what to do about it. And it's literally been, like I said, like my therapy. Like I started it out kind of talking about very specific questions I had and specific situations. And then it transitioned to just getting deeper and deeper as the show went on, of just me really like diving in. And I realized just even with this past season, I'm like, oh shit, like it's really making a change. Like it literally has changed me in so many ways. And I'm like to the point where now I can listen to love songs. Like now I'm in that bitch jamming to Dangerously in Love. Whereas if it played, 3-4 years ago, I would have been like, turn it off. So it's like it's really making a difference. And yeah, I love doing it. Like it literally is my therapist now. Like I don't need to pay for one. I got one. Whoever is on the episode that day is my therapist.
So Bree, have you ever been on the Love Journal show?
Oh yeah, we did Love Journal.
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
Love Journal
yeah.
and After Dark.
I haven't been on. I don't think I've been on the After Dark one yet, but
Yep, you was on episode 2.
We started off doing the Love Journal one. Yeah, that was what we started off doing. I was
what was your standpoint on love then? It's just he has such a dramatic love-hate with love.
I love love. For somebody I've been like chronically single for 10 years. So
chronically single, damn.
I love love. I love seeing people get married and have kids and build their family. I love love.
Okay. So you know what? I can go ahead.
I'm not
you know what?
like you get your feelings hurt when you date and stuff. I've dated men throughout the years and stuff. It just didn't reach to a relationship. And you get but I'm never like, oh fuck that. I'm always excited. Like it's always something else out there if that didn't work. It's always something else.
So you don't have a certain. So basically, you say you don't have a type. You just go jump off. You like, hey, look, if this ain't working, I'm gonna go over here.
I say
Wait a minute, not that.
That's part of why I've been single so long, because even though I don't have a type, so it's not like a specific kind of man I look for. I think you should be kind. I think you should be smart to some degree. I think you should have your own job. These are just regular adult things though. Outside of that, I can't say that just because I'm attracted to you, I like you. So for me, I don't. It's more deeper than what you look like and stuff like that. So I have to actually like get to know you a little bit and be like, oh yeah. Otherwise, it's just some surface level. You cute.
Oh,
So
so you say you ain't never you haven't never made it to the relationship part. So what was the cutoff? The cutoff would be what by day 31. You're like, you know what? This
When they
nigga
say some
is
dumb
a-
shit,
so you know, we fucking in my 20s, like we was real
Ah.
stupid then. So, but I haven't like seriously dated anybody since probably like 2020. Yeah.
Damn.
So I haven't. Well, no, recently the firefighter. Fuck him. So
Damn.
there's that. Fuck him.
yeah.
Hey yo, hold on. Wait a minute. She haven't dated nobody since a global pandemic. That's crazy as shit.
Now I
That's
dealt
fucking
with someone. We had a situationship, but we knew what it was. Like we weren't trying to be
Okay.
together. It was nothing like that. So, but we enjoyed each other's company for like 4 years.
Four
that was-
years. 4
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
In
It was a
North
fun time.
Carolina,
It was a wonderful time.
man, in North Carolina, you might well just put your name on his life insurance policy. That's what that is. 4
That's
years.
That's common law, girl.
God damn, like,
But
yo,
it was spurts. We would go like months not having sex. We would literally just hang out because we went
Yo,
to high
what's
school
up,
together
man?
and stuff. Like we would just hang out. It wasn't always like a sexual thing. Like we was just a little situation. We was cool. We still
Oh,
cool.
man.
We just not in that no more. So you know,
damn. So Troy, I'm at Troy. Like, how did you get so comfortable with share? Like you said it's a therapy. You know what I'm saying? Your show uses a therapy. How did you get so comfortable with actually this is putting yourself out there like that in front of people who might judge you, who might not judge you? How do you get yourself so comfortable?
It's funny. I've been trying to like kind of pinpoint the source of where that come from, but I've always been kind of open. Maybe sometimes even too open, but whatever. Being vulnerable feels very free to me. I don't like sitting on shit. It feels like too much. It's like okay, I need to talk about this, or I need to get this out, or we need to deal with this because like I feel like I'm getting choked. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like festering on things in general. So it was just like and also too, I think a part of it that I was thinking about recently was just like growing up being gay and DL. And being the kind of person that doesn't right. I had to like put the quotes because bitch. But you know what I'm saying?
Bree said she knew that shit in second grade. She like this nigga came over and asked for the pink crayon. Like, I
was
know
so
it.
crazy. So many people said they didn't. And I'm like, well,
I don't like by like 5th grade, everybody just assumed. So like how did if you didn't,
I don't
please,
know.
that,
And I think
know.
with you and Jessica, it was because y'all both had gay older siblings.
Oh, my
you know what I'm
brother,
saying?
yeah,
So
my
it was
brother,
like
yeah.
easier for y'all to
I mean-
spot versus others. But
I mean, but he beat y'all in the twerk off. That's crazy. But anyway,
but yeah,
I'm
like
screaming.
having to deal with that for so long and choke
Yeah.
that up. It was like once I let that go, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting all this shit out. I am free.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable. What you want to talk about? What's up? Like I still
Yeah.
keep things for myself because I think that's important. But for the most part, what you want to talk about? What you need to know?
But you know it's crazy though. I'm kind of like it's different for me. Before podcasting, I was always the type of guy that like I had all my shit in. You know what I'm saying? I never really let nobody know what went on in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you, when I first started podcasting, I didn't even the way my show is now was nowhere near how I started podcasting. I wanted to come in talking about the community and kind of bring everybody together and
Got to save my young brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Stop the violence, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? I came in on some shit like that. But then as time went on, man, you know what I'm saying? And you look at my show, I got engaged and I got married and I became a father and all this other shit over my show, man. I was like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and start like telling a little bit of my story. And as I went on, I got so comfortable with like sharing shit. Like Troy, I'll be honest, like Bre, see me, you just met. Troy know parts of my damn life that I don't think nobody else knows with my regular family. Like that's the crazy part. Like I told Troy one time I got stalked by a chick one time for like 9 years. It was scary. It was scary. like it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that was wild.
Bre,
That's
That is
Bre,
that's
scary.
a
That
story.
is a long time.
Like, bitch, leave me alone.
Like dead
And
ass.
and she said no.
I have nothing
Like no,
for
like
you. Like
Yeah.
yo, it was
scary
Bre.
for real.
I mean, literal stalk. Like night, like not like hey, I'm outside in the bushes. Like, come outside. Like, all right. But I got so comfortable, I got so comfortable on my shows, like sharing that about me. You know what I'm saying? Because for years, like I held it in. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with it personally. You know, so I never went too far in depth with it, but I sprinkle here and there because it's a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? I went through it. It was crazy. I talked about ups and downs in my relationship with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Me and her been on the show. We talked about our problems we had. We talked about the fact that we practiced being celibate before we got married. And Lord knows I want to choke every fucking body. See, Troy was different than you, bro. You know how you said love. You said love scene make you feel like turn it off. No, put that bitch on. I want to see that bitch in HD. I want to see you twerk on some smack some ass cheeks. If somebody smack an ass cheek in front of me, I'd be so happy right now. But it was different. You know what I'm saying? So
I had a thought though. Like I think also is because a lot of my life has been in the open anyway, without much of my input or any control over it. So like, for example, I've always been clumsy. Shit just happens to me. Like shit has always just happened. And so that's around people. People see, you know what I'm saying? Like being an artist, I've done a lot of, you know what I'm saying, creation and stuff like that in front of people. So it's like I've done so much. I grew up with a bunch of brothers and cousins that all went to the same high school. So it was like everybody knew my last name. Like it was just so much of my life was very, I don't know the word, but you know what I'm saying? It was very visible. So I didn't really have a choice in the matter of some of that shit anyway. So it's just like shit, fuck it. I don't care. Like
is it because I didn't
hey, hold on, somebody said something like, hey, Eric and Troy, good to see you. Good to see my boys at it. Bre, you might want to check your mic. You're almost inaudible. I can hear you on my side, and that's all that matters. The nigga that hosts the show
maybe
can hear
because
you.
I was just like really quiet for a second.
What else somebody got? It said, stop, I'll be 40 in 3 years. God damn you. Oh, anyway, look. So I was saying,
a little time, a little time.
I
got 3 years, nigga.
I got 7 years.
Said, nah. You got damn, y'all young. I got 4 years after this shit. God damn. Anyway, that motherfucker creeping up on my ass. Hey, yo, so I'm gonna ask you, outside of Troy's show, have you been on any other podcasts?
Me and my college homeboy started one like some years ago. It clearly didn't go. We talking like pre-pandemic type thing. We probably was fucking around with it. But we didn't do too much with it. And then I want to know, is that it? That's probably it.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm not a go out and talk to people. I'm a people come talk to me kind of person. Like if you come talk to me, we can chat it up all day. But I'm very much not coming to you to chat you up. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, I definitely went to her to become friends. I don't remember how, but I'm pretty sure I was
everybody
there.
had to because I don't talk to people. And
but you know what?
I do demo work for a couple companies, and they like, you're so good at it. People like you. We always get compliments about when you run a table, and I'm like, I fucking hate people. Like, what are you talking about? They're like, you're so
Bre, that's how you know you should be a podcaster then. Like, if you don't get this motherfucker with a little hate in your heart when you gotta have a little hate for motherfuckers when you start this shit.
Oh man, I'm not a people person.
Hey, but you know what? Like being a podcaster though, I have learned that I've learned there's different types of people out there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna run into any and everybody. I think doing this for as long as I've done it. I did like everybody else, y'all. I started during COVID. You know, everybody did the same shit. It was a damn no, it wasn't podcast, but it was Anchor FM came on the radio. Like, oh, I'm gonna try this shit. Okay, I'm a podcaster. But that's how the shit was, man. So Troy, I'm gonna ask you straight like this right here, man. What has been you've been doing this journey for a while. You have met a lot of people podcasting. What has been one of the highlights you can think of that you experienced?
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, all right.
Motherfucker, Eric G be asking some serious questions, nigga. Like,
yeah. Can I do one for each show?
Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay. So the one for Love Journal,
Mhm.
I would say, is actually the reverse interview that I did. It's this idea that one of my best friends, my roommate, she's like, why don't you do a episode where like somebody interviews you? And I'm like, well, do you want to do it? I mean, like, you kind of know about my love life the past few years. Like, I'm sure you got some questions. And she's like, yeah. And why it was memorable because it was the first episode that I think when I really broke my vulnerability open, because I wasn't asking questions. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't
Right.
interviewing and trying to learn somebody else. It was completely on me. Like, and she really like, because like I said, she know me and she know where my love life has been and things like that. Like, she really was getting in there. I'm like, oh shit, like, hold on, I didn't know I was gonna be talking about this today.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most listened to episodes. Like, still, like right now, it is one of the most listened to episodes. And I just think it was a transition for the show.
Okay.
And then with Man of Horror, there's a few, but the first one that come to mind is me, you, and Amron when we did them season 2.
Oh yeah.
And she came with the makeup on, the killer makeup on and shit. And I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yo,
I
Bree,
love when people
hold on,
go in there. So yeah.
but Bree, this nigga had our ass dressing up like we in the fucking damn horror movie for real. We was in this bitch. Like, motherfucker, I had a box haircut with some thick ass damn glasses on. It was a lot of shit
I had
going
my
on.
suspenders and my what's that nigga name? Homeboy from a different different
Dwayne
world.
Wayne.
Yeah. And I was like, because it was in the 90s. So I was like, let's 90s it up for the episode. But she came with the killer makeup, and I was like, oh,
that shit was hilarious.
hell yeah. I love the extra mile. So she definitely didn't have to do that, but I'm so glad she did.
Oh Lord, Bree. So you have been joining, you know, you've been in this podcast game now for a little bit. You got your feet wet. I ain't gonna say that you soak it yet, but you got your little feet wet. What has been a highlight so far for you?
I think like when he's in town too, just us watching movies together, or like especially ones we haven't seen, not just a rewatch or something. But I think that's probably it's more quality time with my friend. Like yeah, I think that's the best part about everything.
Oh,
we try to see shit when I get home. We try to make sure we see a couple. I know the last one we saw, unfortunately, was The Strangers, but yeah.
Unfortunately. Hey yo, so now we talking about, let's get to the horror. Let's get to the horrors. The horror. Anyway. But Troy, so Man of Horror, man. I know this came from your passion, like, of love and horror movies. What was that process of moving from Love Journal to like being on the scary side?
That was easy. Because it was like more so again when starting it. Like, I think I've always been told to have the gift of gab. I can kind of just talk to people. So when I was doing Love Journal, it wasn't so much what am I going to talk about, or if I can maintain the show or whatever. It was just like initial just nerves from just creating something new. It was something completely different that I hadn't done. So I was nervous. And after, like I said, about 5 or 10 episodes, somewhere in the first, episodes, it was like, I can fucking do this. Say shit. I do this all the time. And then it was like, so what's next? And like I said, I like to study a lot of shit. Like, I don't do anything without just looking it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people, I'm gonna find out how to do it. Whatever it is, I'm gonna figure it out. So it was like I looked up a lot of ideas, and one of the main points is like, if you're gonna do it, make sure it's something that you're passionate about, that you can that you could just talk about. I'm like, oh shit, scary movies. I could talk about that all day, and bam, and it was all right, cool. Let's do it. And it was yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? So
it just worked out.
So Troy, how did you find your group of people then? How did you find your audience? Because a lot of people jump on their podcast and don't know what to do yet. How did you find your audience?
I think it's a bit of one, studying, and paying attention. Like, so it sounds very simple, but like, so okay, like with studying, study your craft, and I think that reflects in your work, and then the right people will come to that because they can see that, oh, you give a fuck. Like people can tell when you just doing some shit versus, oh, you love this. And it's like, I think the more you learn about certain things, the more that just comes out naturally. So it's not like when I talk about horror, I'm saying some bullshit. Like people genuinely come to me and be like asking for suggestions and shit, like legit. So it's like that comes from years of paying attention to my craft. And the other part, like I said, paying attention is just like you got to really seek it. Like I didn't see, like I seek people in the sense of looking at hashtags. Okay, what are some of these from some of the shit that I've liked and looked at, and you know, looking for these groups on Facebook and just really like looking around and paying attention to what the things that you already like and where they're, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I started listening to horror podcasts more and following more horror pages and having more conversations with people like that. And before I knew it, audience, you know what I'm saying? With the Love Journal thing, it was like that one I think was it's weird. I feel like the Love Journal audience got built quicker or easier. Because it was just a lot of people have mentioned it, that it's just a black man being vulnerable. And how, like I've had someone tell me, be like, you know, I wish we could see more of that instead of niggas just getting microphones and saying shit. So
okay. I'm gonna say that way to Bre real quick. And Bre, niggas getting microphones. How do you feel about niggas with microphones? No, but Bre.
Right. Man, everybody don't deserve one. I'm telling you.
Man, we
speak that shit.
But this much access to the internet. That's really what it is. This much access is ridiculous.
So do you feel like his thing? I feel like everybody got a podcast, right? Everybody and their grandma do podcasting. What has been something that turned you off from like podcasting or watching somebody do podcasts?
It's the extremes of everything, right? No matter what the subject is, you'll have those people that have their shows, and if you don't agree with them, if you don't see things their way, then you're completely wrong. Like it's just like a one-sided conversation you listening to at that point. Even when they have guests come on and they're like what is that? I don't want to mention it by name, but that weird. He's not black. He got a black dude on there with him.
I know who you're talking about. That weirdo. I think he's like Indian or something.
Yes.
Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
Is that the one they have all the girls in there? They be arguing with the girls.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Come on, nigga. I got you. I got you.
And now it's not even just podcasting, but it's like turned into streaming as well with Twitch and stuff like that. So now it's like it's on YouTube, it's on like it's everywhere. It's those extremes of everything.
You gotta sift through to find the people that are like
normal
for real versus the bullshit.
Like there have been movies me and Brandon have watched and we've seen them with different eyes, but I never told him like, oh, your opinion is stupid because I saw we just have different opinions about the same movie, and that's cool. Because it's been different things like that, because like maybe I paid attention to something that he didn't notice and we're talking about it now, and vice versa. So now we get to see it from the other person's perspective and rewatch the movie and be like, oh my God, how did I miss that? So
I've done that a few times.
There's no growth for learning on those kind of shows, and I think that's just what it is. Just across the board with anything, when there's no growth, when there's no room for growth, it's really just you having a conversation with yourself. It's the echo chamber.
Right. You're right about that, because half of the damn time I'm in this damn room talking to my goddamn self, and whatever happens from there. But Bre, let's get back into the podcast. What has been one episode that you was a part of that you was like, yo, this is the shit right here. This is gonna get the motherfuckers to watch?
I think it's two. I think it was it Love Journal? Did I go on the After Dark one, Brandon?
Yep. You were episode 1. Were you episode 1 of After Dark? 1 or 2, like in the first season. I just don't remember which one. But
I don't know.
you've been.
Yeah. So it was the Scream review because the movie was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like that review was just so good. The movie was so good that we like had no complaints about that shit. Like,
Okay.
and then if there's another episode, it was more on the sexual side, and that's my type of jam. We can talk about that, no problem. Those two, like, were
Yeah.
But yeah, those
Yeah,
two were
After Dark.
probably like my the After Dark one.
So when with that being said, I'm gonna ask you this right here: what has been the top best sex scene in a horror movie?
Ooh, what are the other?
That you could think of. Now
Girl, please.
she's like, I know what it is. I know it's one I want.
Right.
Yeah.
Doja.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Are there good sex scenes?
Yes, it is.
I just know there's just really weird sexual stuff.
So I do have one. It's from a TV show I talked about recently. It was more sensual, I think, than anything, but it's this Netflix show called Sense8. And it's like these 8 people around the world that got like that one day discovers this psychic connection that they got, so they can see and like kind of feel each other, but they're not actually there. You know what I'm saying? But because of the mental connection they have, so they kind of had an orgy on that episode, but they weren't actually having an orgy, but they were. I don't know. I like it because I'm sci-fi as hell, so I still don't understand how it worked, but also because orgy. Hey.
Hey, when they say mine, they took mine fucking to a whole nother level. But my thing is,
yes.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, man, before we jump into Wells. My best sex scene in a horror movie gotta be, I think it was the remake of Jason. It was a remake of Jason, and Jason was just, I don't give a damn. Jason was some people time. Jason just these white people was fucking like they had life depending on it. I think, matter of fact, I think it was almost a monster ball type level of fucking for me. It was almost on that level. It was almost on that level of monster ball. I was like, yo, she is really fucking the shit out of this nigga. Like,
there's no reason that I should have saw that movie as a child.
None.
No reason. None of us should have. But I watched it. And then I rewinded it and watched it again. I rewinded it one
you
time.
got an Oscar for that.
Okay.
I didn't see. I don't. Now here's the question. Now, ask me what the movie's about.
Not a word.
Make me feel good. That's all I know. Make me feel good. That's all I know. Like, as a fat kid, she whooped with a candy bar. That's all I remember that. But
that's it.
Oh my God. So Troy. So now let's get into the actual podcast world, man. You have got a chance to be on many people's shows. You've done a lot of episodes. What has been, I would say, let me be real. What's been a weird experience? What has been an experience that you're like, okay, wow, this shit is really happening on an actual podcast?
Ooh. So there
we gotta say no names.
Yeah, no. I got a few, but I think I know the one that I'll use. It was more awkward at a point.
Okay.
It was a poetry episode, actually.
Poetry show.
And actually, yeah, fuck it, I'll say a shout out CL. She had a poetry night. Bring it back if you're watching, girl. I miss it. I'm coming back. But
hey, she's on this week. She's on this podcast week. I can't wait for it.
Hey, but yeah, she had a poetry night, and we were like, I love poetry, and one of the poets, she did sex poems, which isn't necessarily bad, but like, I guess at least for me, I've talked about sex, but not in the way that she talked. Like no, she was talking about it. And she was reading the poem, and that was like Simone's at some point. It's like 8 people just kind of sitting around, and it was like, you have your dick in me, fucking. And I'm just like,
let me find this episode. Hold on a second.
And it wasn't a bad poem enough, but it was just awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you wasn't expecting that from me, basically.
Yeah. So it was, and like I said, I've written sex poetry, but not so deep. I like metaphors.
Literally.
But she was straight up like, that dick is rubbing my walls, and I am.
Oh, you said she was out here like Zane, like a Zane book.
From the windows to the walls, to the sweat drop down your balls.
Just
God
like
damn
one of them old
it!
school Zane books, and it was just like, and not only was it that, it was a long poem. So it was like 8 minutes of just fucking like.
Yeah, no, that would have made me nervous just a little bit. Like, all right,
hey, yo, let me tell y'all, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm doing these podcast shows so many I've done. Like I can't hide. Like I try to be cool on certain shows, and certain shows I'm a goofy ass nigga. I can't help it. I'm sorry to tell y'all the truth. I'm a goofy ass dude. So when you say I couldn't be the one on the show like that. And once you start saying in and out, and meanwhile my ass in there like, bitch, motherfucker, you better get that shit, girl. You better girl, you better do that shit, girl.
Right.
As soon as she finished, I'll be like,
there we go.
I love it.
Right.
Love it.
Legit.
Bre, have you got a chance to experience a weird experience so far on podcast?
I don't think so.
Cool.
No, not yet. But that's okay.
Oh man. Give it time.
No,
you want to
don't worry about it. I'm gonna say, don't worry about it. It'll happen.
Okay, I'm sure it'll happen. Yeah.
Stick around. You're gonna see some shit that you ain't never thought you're gonna see. But no, let me tell you though, I've doing this right here, man. I'm gonna say, can I keep it to the group we all been around? Weird. You can't get no weirder than, and shout out to Amron for trying this, man. We can't get no weirder than the marathon shows. Bre, you ain't never did this yet, girl. Look, they had this marathon show every year.
Yeah.
It's a marathon show for was it 48 hours, 54 hours?
That's the one you were telling me about, right?
Yeah.
Shout
Shout out, man, Bre. Let me tell you, right, baby girl. I swear to God. But the last one we had, I don't even know what happened to this one. We supposed to have one this year. I ain't get a chance to even.
It started, and then it was a whole thing. And then it was yeah.
Like, the shit. I was at work. I said, "Let me tune in." The shit is off already. Goddamn. But but Bre, let me tell you, man. So the first year I did it, it was really cool. Everybody was like, it was around the whole country. Everybody in the country was doing it. I'm like, oh shit, this shit cool. You get meet people all across the world, whatever, all across the country. It's cool. So the second year was just our group of people that we know doing it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I did not know that we had beef with each other. I didn't know people can beef in podcasting.
You'd be surprised.
You can beef anywhere, man. If you can beef, you can beef with your friend group. Oh yeah,
it's real. But let me tell you, Troy, I didn't know. Like, my thing is, man, let's be real. I'm from the hood for real. Like, if you beef, like, I can't beef online. I don't know how that works. Well, I'm gonna whip your ass, but I ain't gonna never see you again. I'm never gonna see you. Man. So when I see you now, I'm just take semicolons at your ass. Like, what do you want me to do? So I didn't understand that. So I remember being in the show and I was watching people like have a legit argument, and I'm sitting back watching like, oh, these motherfuckers arguing for real. And you get you get a bitch here and a nigga here. I'm like, oh. So I never understood the argument part of it until I got into a beef. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And like,
why it had to happen to me for me to understand.
Yeah, you ever been in a drive-by beef? Like, that shit against you. You ever been in one like
niggas just come out of nowhere and don't like you?
I'm like, I didn't even know I was in a beef. But that's been the weirdest experience of doing it so far, man. But it's life. It's life. We all live and we learn. Oh man, I gotta wrap it up. I got my show coming up after this right here. But before we get to the end, I'm asking one more thing. What has been the most rewarding experience so far for both of y'all in this podcast game?
So I would say for me, because I like discovering new parts of myself. Mm-hmm. It's been rewarding to see this talent kind of blossom. Like, I do have an ability to talk to people, and I bring different, like, I bring a lot to it, basically. I feel like, I bring a lot of myself to doing this. So it's like, having seen where I started with the nerves to where I am now, like, I can carry a show. Like, I'm gonna guess she won't on your shit because I am gonna have a little fun. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna be there regardless, y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
I mean, I'll be there anyway. But you definitely want me there. You know what I'm saying? I'm entertaining, and it's just like being able, like I said, I like discover new parts of myself, and I just like seeing my talent come out in this way. One of several.
Hey yo, Bre. So. Hey, say to you, baby girl. Say to you, baby girl. What has been a rewarding experience so far? What has been so rewarding about doing this?
Just stepping outside of my comfort zone. Cause I'm really a habitual person. I'm an indoor at home. I ain't gotta come outside if I don't need to come outside kind of person. So to talk like just even though it's me and him, I know more people will hear it and stuff like that and have like opinions about what we talk about. So I'm putting myself out there kind of thing because I don't usually do that. That's not my thing. But it's been a fun thing to do though.
Right. Yo, Troy, you have also moved away from just podcasting to actually, you know what I'm saying, being a screenwriter, a damn magazine owner, and all this other shit, man. What has been how are you able to incorporate so many hats while doing this?
Once I try a hat on, if I like it, it's over. Because I create out of necessity. I never create for people or anything. It's literally I can't help but to do it, and I want to see what I can do, sort of thing. So it's like once I added this, it was like, oh, that's it. Like now this is a part of my arsenal because I love doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I love to see how I can make it creative because that was like the other part too, I guess, with starting it is like, how is my shit gonna be different from somebody else's? And it made me really dive into myself and be like, no, but like how? Why why would somebody choose to listen to my shit? Yeah.
God damn it. See, you know, the Troy up here, the more in-depth questions, answers. I like that, man. That was but but Troy in magazine, cause we partners in this magazine company, man. I'm asking straight to your face. Have I got on your nerves yet while doing this magazine, bro?
Nah, none of y'all.
Tell me. No, fuck. Don't save the face and be honest, nigga. I don't bring my articles in on time. I'm busy. But tell me to my fucking face, nigga. You better do better.
No, I'm a Taurus. I really don't tend to get bothered for real. You would have to been like doing some bullshit for like a year, and I'm finally like, yo, what we doing here? Because I don't. It's not that I hate to say it like that, but that's the best way to explain it. I don't care a lot about shit. Like it's like, okay, you good. Like you late. I mean, as long as it's before or whatever, and then even then it's mine, so I can drop it when I need to. So if I want to wait for your shit, I'll wait. Like, so you got to be doing some bullshit. Like some bull. Hey, all y'all been on y'all shit. So
Bre, let me tell you, Bre, look, I got 27 11 jobs, okay? So I'm and I ain't gonna lie to you, when we first got this magazine, I tell you about we first started doing the magazine. I was like, yo, I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited like hell to do this shit. And mind you, I just started back going to college. And I said, oh shit, I got college work. God damn it, how the fuck I'm gonna do all this shit? And
podcast, school, magazines, and shit.
Working like hell and all this other shit. And I was like, yo, and I remember but my mind is always racing. And I tell you about that's and he like talking about Taurus shit. I'm a Virgo, so I'm always like, yo,
I love Virgos.
Hold on, Bre. Hold on. Matter of fact, take this nigga off. Take this nigga off the show real quick. Bre, me and you, girl. Look, like I said, look, people be giving us bad raps for no reason. I don't know why people hate on us. Virgos, we be doing our we handle business. People, I don't know why we handle business. Anyway, sorry, Troy. Back to the main question. But I'm the Virgo side of me, man. I'm always like thinking of new things, and I think that first couple months, I was like, yo, Troy, oh my God, I got this right idea. I got this idea. I got that idea. That idea. And in my head, I'm like, yo, this nigga, I'm like, all right, man, shut up. And I was like, yo, I had so much on my mind, bro. That shit was crazy. And then especially when we first got that first little page, the little pay thing came in. I was like, oh shit, this is legit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait,
Go ahead.
people actually are paying. Yeah.
People are
Yeah,
paying for
real.
this shit. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and write these articles real quick, motherfucker. Let me. All right,
Right.
man. But look, hey, yo, I love talking to y'all, man. It's been fun, man. Hey, before we wrap up this episode, man, I want everybody to get a chance to know where they can find y'all, who y'all really are. I mean, and Bre, tell everybody by that time that you stab that nigga. But look, anyway, I'm saying I want everybody to get a chance to know who you are. So, Troy, man, you know you've been on the show so many damn times, man. That's why you gonna go last. Bre, go ahead, let everybody know where they can find you, where they know where they can find you, and a little bit more about your role on Man of Horror, which you need to be changed to People of Horror. But go ahead.
People of Horror. No.
So I mean the Man of Horror podcast page, but my personal pages, you can find my business page. I be on there a lot. B Chantel Catering on Facebook and Instagram. Like I post all my catering stuff. I'm actually getting ready to make these ice cream cheesecake bars. So I got my crumbs in. So I'm gonna make 6 different ones. They're cheesecake bars, but they look like they're gonna taste like the Good Humor ice cream bars. Like I got the outside little crumbs and everything. I'm so excited. I'm about to make 6 different flavors. It's about to go down.
And so I can't go back. I can't wait to go back home when you have a friend that's a chef.
Look, I gotta make sure I take your mama something too.
Oh
hey,
yeah,
yo, man. Look, I'm back in the gym now, man. Don't do this to me. I'm trying. My
I
wife
talked to my trainer today. Like, yo, you ready to get started next week?
Man, dude, I fought around, walked around. I realized I had a fupa. I ain't like that shit. But look, anyway, so.
Yeah.
Troy, where can everybody find you, your podcast, and everything else, bro?
So yeah, you know, it's the boy Troy Riyan, aka Trigger Troy D. That's like all the socials for everything: TikTok, Facebook, all the boys. Excuse me. And then don't forget to check out Upsurge. Issue number 7 is out tomorrow. And yeah, listen to Man of Horror and Love Journal After Dark, and then probably another show because I can't shut the fuck up.
Shit, hold on a second. Wait a minute. They got a very specific type of audience who listen only, and it's normally dudes that don't actually get no yams. You know what, man? Yo, Raw,
you're not lying. You're
not lying at all.
Man, let me tell you, bro, man. If you fucking for real, you ain't trying to be on no goddamn show. Anyway, look, let me say this. That's true. I mean, but also side. Let me go before I close. I'm gonna ask y'all this one question real quick before we close everything out. I want both of y'all right now. Give me y'all top 3 horror movies of all time.
Ooh.
13 Ghosts, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and Scream.
Yeah. And Scream will be on her top 3. That's both one of our like main ones that we share.
Them them the ones that got us when we was at kids. So I was like always gonna be my favorite.
Shit. So I'm gonna say Scream. I'm gonna say Chapter 1.
Okay. Which one?
The new one.
Which one?
The new one. The first.
New one.
The one with the kids. That shit
was good.
Insane. Yeah. Oh my God. And then I think number 3, and this is probably gonna change because this only one that stays at the top 3 is Scream. But right now, I would say my 3rd place is the last movie that scared me, Hell House Origins.
Okay.
Came out last year and actually scared me. I don't get scared often. I was in this bitch like.
Yo, not my 3 out real quick. It's gonna be Jeepers Creepers 1.
Hey,
solid.
Jeepers Creepers 1. I'm an old ass nigga, so I gotta go with the original It. And shit, what I'm gonna let? I'm tied between The Conjuring 1 and Child's Play 1. So those 2 are my top for 3rd. I told Troy, Child's Play 1 is my favorite damn like movie. That little motherfucker was going crazy.
Anyway, it is scary as hell. We watching it as an adult. It was like, wait, no, this little boy, he's like 4. What the fuck?
That motherfucker's on the damn subway and it's New York. Nobody gives a fuck. Anyway, look, so let me go ahead and close this show, man, y'all. I want to thank my guests, man, Troy and Bre, man, for Man of Horror coming through today, man, for my podcast this week, man. We have a great time. If y'all want to hear this episode plus many, many more, go to my official YouTube channel. That's Random Thoughts with Eric G. Find me on all platforms, Random Thoughts with Eric G. And if you want to reach out to me and talk to me personally, find me on Facebook at Eric Green / The Green Rose Foundation, which is my organization. And yo, also, man, like Troy said, man, y'all better get your goddamn hands on that Upsurge magazine. It's coming out. See, issue 7? Issue 7, yep. Right?
Number 7.
Damn it, we lucky number 7. We in the shit. Like, yo, so can't wait for y'all to check us out, man. We working our ass off, man. And for a fat nigga with no ass, I'm a fat nigga with no ass. I'm working extra hard. So look, all right, y'all, man. Look, I'll holler at y'all. And like I always say, God bless you. Peace.
Peace.
I'm in this shit like I'm supposed to end this shit. I can't never find my own ending. That's crazy. All right, there you go. Peace.
Random thought.
Hey, random thought.
Hey, random thought. What the business is?
Hey, random thought.
What's up, random thought?
Hey, random thought.
I got a random thought for you.
Random thoughts.
Hey, random thoughts.
Hey, random thought.
Good. Hey, random thought.
Shout out to my boy Eric J. What up, Random Thoughts? What's poppin'?
Say what?
The